Hi everybody, I'm James Vanengen. It's about 4:20 p.m. in the Central Time Zone, Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. The purpose of this video is to share some facts and knowledge. 54% of American adults have a 6th grade reading level. So I'm going to read for you my report here. It's about celebrities and homelessness. Okay? I got a few graphs in the background and everything, a little bit of sketch work. Bear with me. This won't take very long, but it's going to help us. All right. Please feel comfortable to pause the video and analyze the chosen slideshow. Continue when ready. I will be referring to these graphs and charts throughout with safe hyperlinks to the sources of interest in the video description. Okay. Income inequality in the United States has become an increasingly important issue, especially when comparing earnings of everyday Americans to those of celebrities. While a small group of high-profile individuals earn millions annually, the majority of Americans face financial limitations shaped by median income levels and rising living costs. One of the most pressing economic challenges tied to this inequality is housing affordability, which can contribute to financial instability and even homelessness. This report examines the disparity between celebrity income and average American earnings, as well as the impact of housing costs on economic well-being. The median income in the United States is about $84,000 a year, 2026, which serves as a benchmark in the last quarter of a century for understanding the financial standing of the typical household. However, this figure does not fully capture the range of all income levels across the population. Individuals earning around $32,000 a year, which is about 2/3 of the median or less, are generally considered to be living in poverty, while those earning about $35,000 a year, only $3,000 a year more, still fall into the lower income category. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the upper class begins at approximately only $160,000 annually. Now, let me refer back to this for a second. Celebrities, the common celebrity makes $30 million a year, and there are thousands of them, hundreds of thousands of them in the USA now, 2026. But the upper income class limit is at 160 grand. This creates a significant income gap of about only $135,000 a year between the lower and upper class households. Graphically and mathematically speaking, American taxation appears visually more as a spike rising from the ground than a standard normal bell curve. I think the American tax system needs an overhaul of policies. Here is another sketched representation of some basic national, usually federal, policy structure. If any of you can in the audience can get the gist. Right here. Okay, this thing. This little thing right here. This is my sketch, right? This is the lower class. That's the middle class. That's the upper class. According to our current tax structure, roughly speaking. Okay? Look at it. It's like a spike coming out of the ground. That's not a normal bell curve. So, celebrity earnings illustrate the extreme upper end of income inequality. Top actors and entertainers can earn $30 million or more annually, placing them far beyond the financial reach of the average American. And in contrast, the average hourly wage for a common actor, actress, or entertainer in the United States is approximately $23.33. Nearly 90% of actors, actresses, and entertainers earn less than $1,000 a year. This translates into an underestimated annual income compared to elite celebrity salaries. The YouGov website lists thousands of U.S. resident celebrities, while the U.S. Census Bureau exhibits approximately 500,000 homeless citizens in homeless shelters, mainly nightly nationwide. This disparity demonstrates how wealth is concentrated among a very small percentage of the population, trapping the lower socioeconomic class without upward economic ability. While celebrities often benefit from global exposure, branding opportunities, and high demand industries, their earnings can skew public perception of what is financially attainable and sustainable. The vast gap between celebrity income and average financial earnings in the entertainment industry underscores broader systemic inequalities within the economy. Housing represents one of the largest expenses for American households and plays a critical role in financial stability. A typical home priced at $420,000 year 2026, financed over 30 years at 6.6% interest rate, results in an annual cost of approximately 25 grand. 25 grand a year. You're going to be a homeowner with a mortgage, 25 grand a year, forget it. Okay? Importantly, this estimate does not include additional expenses such as property taxes, insurance, or homeowners association fees, which can significantly increase the total cost. Yet we have celebrities making 30 mil a year, while the rest of the middle class struggles, to say the least. For individuals earning near the median income or below, it can be difficult to afford such housing costs without experiencing financial strain. When a large portion of income is dedicated to housing, less money is available for essential needs such as healthcare, education, and food. The combination of income inequality and high housing costs creates conditions that can lead to economic hardship. Individuals in lower income brackets may struggle to meet basic living expenses, especially in areas with high housing prices. Even those in the middle class can face financial instability if unexpected expenses arise, and I like to reiterate that. When income is insufficient to cover housing and other necessities, the risk of homelessness increases. Housing affordability remains a central issue, as even modest homes require substantial financial commitment. Together, these factors illustrate how income inequality and cost of living pressures can contribute to broader social issues, including homelessness. While addressing these challenges will require a deeper understanding of economic structures and potential policy solutions aimed at reducing inequality and improving access to affordable housing. Well, that is all from me for now. I would like to thank you for your valuable time and attention and for sharing. Again, my name is James Van Engen. Have a good day.